Presented by MAID, honors a Canadian who's making waves globally. Here's Emily Hampshire to announce this year's recipient.
Hi. The Radius Award presented by MAID is given to a Canadian individual who has made waves globally in film or television. And I think it is fair to say that tonight's recipient has created a tsunami. One of the reasons Schitt's Creek resonates with so many people is that at its heart, it's a show about love and the way life can be when we lead with our hearts. It's a place where people are accepted and embraced, and the things that make you different don't make you weird. They make you special. Tonight's award goes to the person who saw that place in his mind and then made it happen, which is really hard to do. Let's have a look at what went into making a show that is so very close to my heart, Schitt's Creek.
I have always really enjoyed the process of creating something from the ground up. I like orchestrating things. I like the idea of conceptualizing something in my head and finding a way of bringing it to life. Action.
It was really quite simple. I mean, he just said, would you be interested in developing a TV show? And that set my heart to palpitating. But he really flew out of the gate and kind of dazzled me with how good he was.
There was always an element of this seems special and it seems different. And it was very clear this was something that was pushing the boundaries for what Canadian comedy could be.
In a time where it was super dark, it kind of came in and filled that void in a lot of ways.
Schitt's Creek is joy. It's the hardest thing to get right, you know? It's the easiest thing to take for granted and the hardest thing to get right.
It's lovely to see something that is just about love. And I've just taken it for granted from the beginning because that's the world I live in. Schitt's Creek, that's Daniel's world.
Finally getting the attention and love and respect it deserves. All these nominations.
It's been insane.
The awareness for the show really picked up, and that's when people started talking about the show. Saw Schitt's Creek the other night, loved it. It was like a tidal wave.
Emmy goes to
Daniel Levy, Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek nabbed 9 wins out of its record-breaking 15 nominations, sweeping all 4 acting categories, the first time a single comedy series has done that in the Emmys' 72-year history.
I like the wine and not the label. Does that make sense?
Yes.
When David says, I'm into the wine, not the label, it so eloquently and naturally within the scene without it being preachy or anything, it says so much about the message of the show, which is about representation and inclusivity.
Fans of Schitt's Creek have been posting photos of themselves kissing underneath this billboard.
It was our last season, and I thought, I have an opportunity. I have a network that will support me. It felt almost irresponsible not to do that, and it has become a place where queer people and straight people have come to celebrate their love for each other. It was a pretty badass move for us.
What he's done for the LGBTQ community is significant. To put that positivity out there, that's the thing that we sort of, I think, have come to hang our hats on as a show.
To know that you've done something that has not only brought laughs to people, but has also changed conversations in people's homes and changed people's minds and changed people's hearts. And that is absolutely tremendous.
Tonight, it is my honor to present the Radius Award to my friend, Dan Levy.
I would be remiss to accept an award of this kind without acknowledging the team, the tremendous team of people who helped to get this show seen around the world. We had the most incredible cast and crew a guy could ask for. People who showed up every day and gave it 110% because everybody wanted this show to succeed. Well, my beautiful Canadian television family, I think it's safe to say your efforts were not in vain. I share this award with each and every one of you, and I would not be here if it weren't for you. Over the past 6 years, I have come to meet and befriend many of my peers, many of whom are nominated tonight. They are making exceptional film and television here in Canada, telling meaningful stories that are broadening our perspectives, and I just wanted to say that it has been a real honor to get to work alongside you over the years. And I have no doubt that many of you will be receiving this award in the years to come. Schitt's Creek simply helped to open a window for the world to see what Canadian television has to offer. And I am proud to confidently say that we have so much to offer. Thank you so much for this.